Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Rhonda Lynn with the Social Therapy Podcast, where every week we talk about current events and the life lessons you can learn from it, okay? And this week we're talking about the Dana Chanel indictment. Ooh, child. The drama, okay? The lack of integrity, okay? The scams. Jesus. But before we get any deeper into that, you already know we got to give a shout out to our sponsor because they pays the bills around here, okay? So shout out to Motivated Coffee with the best coffee on the internet. Make sure you check out motivatedcoffee.com and get you a bag today, all right? Okay, so let's talk about this. Okay, so for some of y'all, you might not even know who Dana Chanel is. Okay, so basically, like I first learned about Dana Chanel probably like around 2018 or whatever. Like her husband is named, what's it, Prince Donnell, right? And they have like this tax on tracks tax company or whatever where like they market where you could start your own like tax preparation business. And they have like this whole like elaborate system or whatever where you can like download their system and just start your own business, right? And it seemed like very intriguing to me, but when I first seen it I was like, okay, this seems cool, but it was like a little too flamboyant for me. Like it was too hood, like it was too targeted, like directly micro targeted towards black folks. And don't get me wrong, like I am all for you know getting the black dollar, so to speak. I mean, a lot of non-black companies have African Americans as their target audience, but even though they have us as their target audience, it's not as blatant and disrespectful, right? So when I seen that, I was like, red flag. And then it like came out that like people was not getting their stuff, or they wasn't. It was like inconsistent, or they wasn't getting customer service, or they was just basically not getting their money's worth. And I was like, I knew it. I knew it, right? So, anyways, Dana Chanel, right? She's a Philly-based social media influencer and the owner of several businesses. Her real name, her government name, is Casey Oliveira, and she is being sued as of this past Friday. She is being sued by the state of Pennsylvania's Attorney General for scamming small businesses, not just small businesses. Let me correct that, for scamming small black owned businesses. Y'all see where I'm going here? They stay micro targeting black people, black businesses, black entrepreneurs. Everything is for the black folks. Okay? Now, keep that in mind as we keep going through this, okay? Now, she markets herself to be a small black owned business who basically started from the bottom. Now we're here, right? She markets herself to black entrepreneurs that are looking to build wealth for themselves and as a success story of someone who made it. Like I said, it started from the bottom. Now we're here. Like she's here, right? Like I've made it. I'm here. If you want to be like me, get like me, right? And if you want to be successful too, if you want to be like me, then go ahead and buy this product, this service from me. And then after she gets your dollars, allegedly, I gotta put that in there, she rips them off. What? Yes. So she has a business named Sprinkles of Jesus that has reviews on YouTube stating that she ripped them off. Like she be having retreats and stuff and be cutting them short and not doing everything in the agenda. And then be sending you home and you gotta like rebook your flight and stuff and then be out of even more money. Okay. I'm like, man, you scamming in the name of Jesus. Seriously? I hate to see it. I hate to see it. Mm, mm, mm. So What jumped all this off? That's what I want to know, right? Isn't that what you want to know? What jumped it all off? Well, the Attorney General began to receive complaints from consumers in regards to the credit repair services and marketing services that they either did not receive or were misled about. Okay, so let's go ahead and get something clear real quick. She got like several businesses, but only two of them are in this indictment. Okay, so like I said, the businesses in question are for two of her businesses, okay? One of them is called Alakazam Apps LLC, and the other one is called Earn Company LLC, also known as Credit Exterminators, okay? So, Alakazam is a custom marketing app that is supposed to help entrepreneurs promote their products and services, okay? And consumers are complaining that they are spending thousands of dollars with this business on marketing products and services and not even receiving the app. So apparently you're supposed to get like a custom package, a custom app or whatever. They put it all together and then you get this app and then you just use the app to just like boom, like shoot it out, like boom, 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 like put it together. Something like kind of like Canva maybe. I don't know. I mean, I look that far into it because I'm not interested in using it. I'm just saying, but it costs thousands of dollars, okay? Thousands of dollars. Okay. So then when they reached out for like customer service, like the app not giving what it's supposed to give, basically, okay? No one answers the phone. As a matter of fact, they get ghosted. This is the craziest stuff I've ever heard. How do you advertise a service, charge thousands of dollars? Like people are like, this is like blowing up all over the place, right? Like there's like a whole Instagram account where people are sending screenshots and giving their account of their experience with these companies and with her. And it's like, yeah, I spent $2,000 on the Alakazam app and then the app didn't even work. Or I spent $2,500 on the Alakazam app and I didn't even get access to it. It was no app. And then I never heard from them again. I was calling and they weren't answering the phone like I was ready to pull up. Okay, and let me tell you, I know some folks that will pull up $2,000, $2,500, and you're gonna act like you don't know me? Child, I'm pulling up. Where you at? I know where you at. I'm fine. We gotta talk. We got something to talk about, okay? So I just want to say this real quick. My fellow entrepreneurs, please stop taking shortcuts. Everyone wants to be an entrepreneur. They want to get successful right away. This life takes time, okay? Nobody is successful overnight. All of the overnight success stories that you think you know, these people have been in business for several years, 10, 15 years. Now, a lot of people blew up over the pandemic because a lot of people were stuck in the house with nothing to do and money to spend. But the world is starting to gradually open back up. People is going back to work. They're getting back outside and they is not checking for you. Okay. So if you wasn't all the way put together, it's going to show up right now. And as you can see, it's starting to show up. Okay. You need to invest in yourself. Okay, make the investment in yourself. Take a class from an accredited program so that if it ain't giving what it's supposed to give, if the promises are not fulfilled, if the program is not a completed program, you can get your money back. Okay? Stop trusting all these randos with stage names. They ain't even giving their real name. How you gonna give somebody $2,500 for a service and you don't even know who they are? You don't know them. Dana Chanel, Prince Donnell, those are fake names. Who names their kids that? sound like something you would name yourself, right? Because you've had 30 plus years to think about what you would like your name to be. Hello. So, okay, let me get back on track here. Okay, so stop trusting randos with stage names that claim they can give you the game. Seriously, like, what do they get out of making you their competition? Think about it. If they are in the business that they are promoting to you and they put you on game and they telling you all the stuff to do so you can be on their level or even better, because all our brains work differently. We are creative in our own way. You could take something that somebody else is doing and flip it, and next thing you know, you killing the game, and they put you on. And some people ain't ready for that. Everybody's not a teacher, right? Everybody's not a giver. So why would somebody give you the game? What do they have to make off of that besides a couple of dollars initially? That's what I want to know. Now, Earn Company offers guidance and instructions to consumers who seek to improve their credit. Okay, so basically, it's a credit company, right? It's a lot of people out here fixing credit, right? How do y'all trust them? Okay, I just want to know: are you vetting people, like people who tell you they can fix your credit? Like, are you researching these people before you give them your social security number? How well do you know them? Because I don't even put my social security number on the application before I am offered the position. Like, you want my social security number? You better offer me a job. Like, you better give me the offer letter that is official on official letterhead so I can look y'all up. Okay? But anyway, so what they do is they create personalized bundle packages that give you the game on how to dispute and clear up your credit and your business credit. It also carries a monthly subscription and fee. So basically, like like we all got credit. Like your personal credit, I don't got to tell you what that is. Like you know what that is, okay? But your business credit is a whole other beast. And the thing about business credit is it takes a while to build that up without having to secure it with your own personal credit. So like when you first start a business, let's say you got a little business, right? It's called like hustle.com. It's called Hustle LLC. Let's make it official, right? You got your LLC and everything. A limited liability company for those of you who wanted to know. And you're like, okay, so now I got this LLC. Let me go ahead and let me go ahead and use some business credit so I can get this business popping, right? So you go to the bank and then they deny you. And you're like, what? What? But I got an LLC. Like, what do you mean? Well, your credit, your personal credit, ain't that great. And you're like, why do you need my personal credit anyway? So basically, like, when you start a business and you go to the bank and you try to get a loan, you don't have a history, right? You don't have any background. You don't have any record of making money, and it does not show that you have enough money coming in to make the payments, basically. So what happens is you go into the bank and you try to get a business loan, and then they ask you for your personal social security number and everything like that, and they run your credit and they say, okay, based off of what your current situation is, we can give your business a line of credit of X amount of dollars. And then so basically you're going to be like co-signing for your business. And if your business default on these payments, then you, the person with the social security number, not the EIN, but the social security number part of the loan, is going to have to make them payments for your business. Okay. And a lot of people, they try to avoid that by dissolving their business. But what you don't realize is that while your business is still being secured or backed up by your personal credit, if you dissolve your business too quickly with a bunch of debt, it's going to fall back on you. I wouldn't recommend that you do that. Don't get me wrong, I have not done that. I pay my bills, right? I'm still in that stage. I'm a fresh business, right? My coffee company is less than a year old. So, any loans I get is secured by me, which is how it's supposed to be. But this Earn company claims that they can get you there without having to do all that. And they give you like a personalized bundle package that gives you the game on how to get it popping, basically. So people signed up for it, like, hey, shoot, this is a workaround. This is how you do it. I knew people was out here doing it. Hook me up, right? And then once again, thousands of dollars for these packages, hundreds of dollars for these packages, depending on how extensive you need the package to be, right? So, so consumers are complaining that they allegedly never received these VIP packages. And not only that, but when they followed up with the credit agency to see how the dispute was going, for the personal side, like, so like when you fix your credit, you go through, like, you go on Experian.com or whatever, you make yourself a little account and you look at your credit, and then you see all the stuff that's on your credit report that you owe money on, right? People who reported judgments and stuff against you or whatever, right? Collection agencies and stuff. So like you go in there and you print everything off and you go through each one, and then you write a dispute letter to the company. Now I'm gonna tell you right now, when you write a dispute letter to the company, do not do it through the website. They don't take that serious, okay? What you need to do is you write a letter, go online, find a template or something, type out a letter, like a hard copy letter. Don't sign it, because they will take your signature and they will put it on something else as if you agreed to something. So don't put your signature on it, okay? But you make a hard letter copy and you send it certified mail to the credit agency as proof that, yes, I shipped this off, and yes, they received it at this time on this date. And then they have like 30 or 60 days or something like that, depending on what state you live in, to get back with you. And then if they don't get back to you within that time frame, they have to drop it, right? And then if they do get back to you within that time frame, then that's when you start negotiating or whatever, or you start disputing it, like, this ain't me, prove that's me. But anyways, when you do that, and you got the certified letter and everything as proof that it was delivered, okay, you should be able to contact these companies, be like, what's up? What's up with my stuff? What's up with my dispute? Where we at with it? I want to recommend that you call them before the time frame is up, because I ain't gonna do nothing but alert them to get on your stuff, right? But anyways, when these consumers were following up with the credit agency to see how the dispute was going, it was never filed. These letters and whatever else they claimed they was doing for folks, they never did it, allegedly, right? And when people found this out, it's like, well, I paid you money to do this for me, okay? I want a refund. Give me my money back, okay? And when they try to get a refund, they were denied or once again ghosted. Child, this is some ruthless stuff right here. This is bold. Okay, I could never. Okay, okay. I mean, I believe in karma. Okay, I'm a Christian that believes in karma. Yes, and I ain't got time. People work hard for their money. Like, time is the one thing that you cannot get back, right? So no matter what it is that you do for work, whether it be online or social media or in a warehouse or in an office, or it's corporate, or it's, taking care of people or whatever, right? Anything that it is that you do, it requires you to invest a certain amount of time into it. And that's why, to me, in my opinion, time is the most valuable thing that you have. And when you have a job, right? When you have a place that you clock in and out of, or even if you are an entrepreneur and you making money off of that, just think about it, okay? The countless number of hours that you have invested into your business to even get to the point where you would even consider to purchase these services, okay? At the end of the day, the goal is that you become successful enough where it was all worth it. But up into a certain level, all that is like unpaid labor, so to speak, right? Because let's just be honest, it takes like 35 years to even start to even see a profit off your business. And that's part of the problem. People want to go to these gurus to try to shortcut that 35 years, right? And if you ever took a business class, I did. I had my degree in business, a little something, something, um, then you know that you're not going to see, you're not typically, this is typically, okay? Because things have changed quite a bit now with social media and the way that, TikTok and all that can blow you up. But so to speak, right? Typically, you're not going to see a return on your business for 35 years. And part of the reason why people are trying to work around that is by going to these gurus and finding ways to like bump up their business credit or whatever so they can start making money now. I mean, you don't want to make money now. We all want to make money now, okay? But you got to put your time in. You really do. Um, so this is what I want to say, okay? Fix your own credit, okay? Or if you're incapable or you feel like you don't feel confident enough to fix your own credit, you don't know where to start, go read a book. Matter of fact, listen to an audio book, okay? Read and listen to all the books. Or hire a licensed, I'm going to say it again, okay? Licensed professional. Look up the laws in your state. Do the work and research and find out who this is that you're giving your money to. Protect your personal information because you can't just be giving your information to just anybody, okay? Like, do y'all trust these folks? Do you know anything about them? Okay, are they scammers or do they just talk a good game and they got you so enveloped into the words that they are selling you, right? Selling you a dream. Oh, you're going to have a 750 credit score in 3 months. Okay. And then you're going to be able to get that house and that car. Okay, sis? No, it does not work like that. Okay. Find out for yourself. And at least, if you do hire somebody, if you know a little something about what's going on, you can not be ignorant to the process. And when things ain't going the way that you were initially told they were going to go, you have some type of knowledge as to, okay, you know what, that don't sound right. Or you know what, I don't think you did that right. Or you know what, okay, that do make sense. I understand, right? Don't just be handing over your whole life to somebody else and then put it in their hands without vetting them first. You gotta know who you're dealing with. At least if they're backed up by a company that has a reputation, you can sue. I'm just saying, hey, people of other cultures sue all the time. And we as Black folks have got to start being compensated for our misfortunes, okay? One of the reasons why I believe, this is my opinion, of why Black people, African American people, right? People of color. I can't speak for anybody else because I'm Black. I grew up in a Black community, okay? And I'm Black. I feel like the reason why we are the target market for so many people and companies is because we don't do our research. Somebody tell us something good and we ready to run with it. And I'm not saying everybody, so don't get your panties all up in a bunch. But for the most part, the majority of us, we see something that sound good, look good, got a good got a good background soundtrack to it. People hopping all over the place and sound excited, and they giving testimonials of how they made it, but they're not giving no receipts on how they got there. Like you can say that you can fix somebody's credit But do you have any receipts? Let me see your credit. Is your credit at 800? Let me see your credit profile. Let me see how your shit's been looking for the past couple of years. Like, and don't show me no credit profile where you just got your life together in the last year, because it's coming out on here, like it's coming out on social media, that all of these financial gurus who are telling people that they can fix their credit, that they can get them here or there or whatever, that they have filed bankruptcy in the past, and not even like filed bankruptcy 20 years ago, like filed bankruptcy in the last 5 years. How are you supposed to tell me how to manage my money, how to get my credit on track, how to get my life together financially when you are holding on by a thread yourself? But if I don't never vet you properly, I would never know. And here goes a person who can't get their own act together, trying to tell me what I need to do to get mine together. Work on yourself first, ma'am. But anyways, protect your information. Don't let nobody steal your identity, okay? Now, can we talk about integrity? Okay? Like, first of all, what is integrity? Okay? Well, it's a quality of being an honest person, okay? Of being honest and having strong moral principles, okay? Many people fell for these scams because of her Christian based business and how she markets herself as a wholesome Christian wife. I mean, what's not to trust? Okay? That isn't that the whole point? Not, I don't want to say point, but isn't that like the whole, vibe of Christianity is being honorable, being honest, having moral principle? Like for me as a Christian, I prefer to date a Christian man because we have very similar morals, right? When we make a decision about something, we pretty much, pray to the same God, you know? Not bashing anybody else's, but I'm just saying, like, we are more likely to be equally yoked and have less conflict, if we can pray together. And so if I was to meet a real Christian man, I ain't talking about these men's in the church that just be up in church looking fly, trying to find them somebody and string them along on the Christian walk. You know what I'm talking about. We didn't all met as a Christian man who wasn't really Christian. He was just at church. But where's the integrity, right? But basically, because she markets herself in such a way, and with her being Christian and being a wife, like somebody wifed you, honey, okay. It's like, okay, I feel like I can trust her, right? So then they go ahead and put this money in with her, and then they come to find out they were sadly mistaken, okay? Generally, someone with integrity is ethical, right? Especially in business. Like, even a lot of people who are not ethical in their personal lives are ethical in business, because being unethical can mess with their money, okay? Mess with your coins, okay? Ethical people do the right thing, even behind closed doors. So it ain't like I'm telling you, all the good stuff in front of everybody, on a live on Instagram. And then when it comes down to it, I want you to sign this contract. It's a bunch of like small, medium print that I tell you, oh, this just says this, just go ahead and sign it. No, y'all better read that fine print, okay? I mean, who is she? That's what I want to know. Okay, like a person who does this kind of stuff repeatedly over and over for years and years and years, allegedly. What I want to know is, who are you in real life? Who are you when you're not in front of the camera? When you're not getting people's money? When you're not promoting a business? Like on your regular day-to-day, how do you handle yourself? How do you move? What kind of cloth are you cut from? What type of lifestyle do you got? What you be on? That's what I want to know, right? Because before I give you $2,500, $3,000, I need to know a little something about you, especially if you are a new business and I'm giving it to you. Like, it's a business, but I got to make the payment to you, child. No, it don't feel right to me anyway. But I digress. I mean, clearly, when it comes to these businesses and stuff, they were just in it for the money, okay? And if you're not even trying to put in the work, it will start to catch up with you, okay? As we can see. And y'all, I hate to see it. I love entrepreneurship, and I love the fact that, especially through the pandemic, so many people have found a way to support themselves and their family while being able to pursue their passion and being able to take back their time and be in control of their lives once again. And some of these jobs is ridiculous. Like these customer service jobs, they will have you on that phone, and it's like worse than being in middle school. Like you can't even go to the bathroom too many times. Don't have your stomach messed up and you need to keep going to the bathroom. You've been and got rolled up or fired or something, for real. Right? Like your whole financial stability lands on your stomach and what you ate last night for dinner. For real. You know, um, no. I'm not lying. I'm telling the truth. Okay. So, what I hate to see even more is the people who got scammed, right? The people who are now going to have PTSD about supporting Black businesses, the people who are going to be second guessing whether or not to buy anything else or whatever. And the only thing I can really tell you, just from my point of view, from my experience, because I have not been scammed, right? I pretty much listen to my intuition. That little feeling in the back of my thoughts, you know, and it had me questioning a lot of stuff. My radar goes up, and I'm pretty on point with it. But you got to listen to your intuition. And only thing I would say is, I got off track there for a second, but if you're really trying to learn something, right? Either take a official class, go to a college. When you go to college, do you know that if you go to a community college or university or anywhere, right? You can take one class. Like you don't have to get everything, don't have to be a degree. Okay. Like if you want to learn more about marketing, you can sign up and take 2 or 3 marketing classes. You don't have to get a marketing degree. If you want to learn how to communicate better, if you want to learn how to write better, if you want to learn copywriting, you can take a copyright class. You don't have to get a degree. Everything don't have to be about getting a certificate. If you're just doing it to give you better skills and evolving yourself or your business, right? Just sign up and take a class to get what you need and then move on. At least it's legit. At least they give you a breakdown on what you're going to receive. And there are dozens and hundreds of people that existed before you that can basically say, hey, yeah, I took the class. This is what we learned. This is what we did. This is a test. This is the professor. He's qualified because of ABC. You got to get what you came to get. But when you are listening to these gurus on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram saying, hey, 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 let me tell you a little something here, okay? Give me $500 and I'll teach you how to market. How can you learn? They can give you a couple of techniques, I ain't gonna lie. They can, but they can't give you all of the juice in a 10-page document. They can't. I'm just saying, Or get you a mentor. That's the second thing. Get a mentor. Get someone who has legit gone to where you're trying to get to, right? And let them mentor you. If you don't want to take the class, let them mentor you. Get you a mentor. That's the best way to go. But stop being so quick and gullible to just believe any and everybody for this information, because as you can clearly see, people out here getting played. Okay? So I'm just going to leave y'all with this real quick. Have integrity. Have integrity in your business. Have integrity in your life. Have integrity with raising your children. have integrity with everything that you do, because it does come back. Okay, most of the time people are literally just sitting back watching you, taking notes. And when they get fed up with you or they feel like they got enough, here they come with their notes. Okay, and when it all comes, you feel like you got slighted, like you just got ambushed. Like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening to me right now. Yes, it is. It's happening to you. Okay. And you set yourself up. But if you have integrity, you're someone that can be trusted. It might seem like it take you longer to get to the finish line. It might feel like, okay, I feel like I'm never gonna make it. I've been putting in all these hours to pursue my dream, and people are doing the same thing as me, and they're a lot further than I am. Maybe I need to try to do a little play. Don't do it. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for the okie doke. Because now this woman is, the attorney general has filed a case against her. This is not good. And I'll let y'all know one thing right now. Any additional information come up, I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna keep y'all posted, okay? Because this is something that a lot of us can learn from. A lot of entrepreneurs can learn from this situation right here, where we can see somebody, actively going through the repercussions of being a scammer, the repercussions of being a liar, the repercussions of being untruthful, of, marketing unfair, unjust practices, taking people's money and not talking to them, all kind of stuff, selling people stuff and not giving it to them, you know, and I'm not saying that she did, because she hasn't been convicted yet. So this is all alleged, right? Let me be sure I put that in there. It's alleged. Um, but we're just going to follow this case and see where it goes, okay? So if you want to stay on top of what is going on with this situation, make sure that you follow, subscribe to the Social Therapy Podcast. We are here every week on Sundays or Mondays. It depends, because I got a lot going on. And we're going to give you all of the hot topics, okay? And make sure you visit motivatedcoffee.com to get your coffee bags at motivatedcoffee.com. All right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in this week, and I look forward to seeing y'all next week. And like I said, go over to Facebook to the Social Therapy Podcast and leave a comment. Let me know what you thought about this episode. Let me know your thoughts, your opinion. If you know more about this than what I do, let me know. We can talk about it. I love to hear y'all opinions about anything. Okay. And until next week, peace.